We have been discussing leadership for some time now. Why? The concept of the kingdom is all about leadership. God wants to raise all people to be leaders. That is why God did not give his likeness and image to only some people. He gave it to every human being. That means every human being qualifies to be a leader. But we had the failure of not being raised properly. That is why we don't have leadership spirit in us. Of course, if your parents did not get leadership spirit in them, how are they going to put it in you? They can't. That's why some of you need to be told what to do. I just started talking about blackboard. That's how. When you have leadership spirit in you, you don't wait. You know what ought to be done. That is why God said, I am looking for Issachars. Why? They are people that have understanding. 2, they are people that can read the time. 3, they are people that will be able to know what ought to be done. You don't have this kind of quality in Christianity as I'm talking now, as a religion. If Christianity hasn't got it, don't mention other religions at all. Yes. Because Christianity even doesn't know there is a time God wants to do something. No. Mordecai knew sometimes. Mordecai had understanding. As a security man, ordinary watchman at the gate of the palace, Mordecai, because he has understanding, he was listening to people's conversation. Some of you, when you just enter trotro, you are busy with your phone in your ears. Instead of quiet and listening to people's conversations. Listen to people's conversation. Mordecai listened to the conversation of people that passed through the gate and passed out the gate. That is how he had the plan to kill all Jews in the land, in the kingdom, which include himself. And when you are a man who have understanding, Samuel was telling you what you see, what you hear is what should let you tell God, Father, this is why there must be a takeover. God has talked about takeover over 2,000 years. Christianity doesn't know it. So I didn't shit. Meanwhile, you know, so Christianity why if you. I didn't sure. It is this kingdom concept that brought it out for us to know. So Mordecai, being wise, listened to the conversation, then he heard the plan, and he said, okay, what will I do? Then he listened to the conversation again, and he heard that the king's wife has misbehaved, and they have sacked her. So the king needs a new wife. So to get a new wife, they want to do beauty contest. That's why beauty contest started in the world. All the young girls should come and show their bodies, and the people will select the best beautiful woman for their king. Then Mordecai said, okay, my daughter Esther, go and join them. Esther said, Daddy, these are worldly people. He said, shut up, obey me and join them. Why? Mordecai is a man who has understanding. When you have understanding, you know what to do at what time. So Esther kept quiet and joined. And Mordecai prayed and Esther won. So now Mordecai was relaxed. Okay, if you say you kill all Jewish, then you must kill the king's wife. But she's a Jew. The king will say, huh? What? Who's going to kill all the Jews, including my wife? Who is that? That was how Mordecai was used to save Israel, Jews. So Mordecai is a clear example of an Issachar, which the Bible talks about in 1 Chronicles 12:32. that of the children of Issachar, who are men and women who have understanding and knew the times, and they know what ought to be done. You see, you can't have understanding, you can't know the time, and you cannot know what to do. Yeah, you are out. You can't be an Issachar. So today, we too must be Issachars for our world. We must know what is going on, we must understand it, we must know the time, and we must know what ought to be done. Am I right? Because if you sit down, people will do what they want to ask you.